The state is just months away from recreational marijuana dispensaries being able to sell to anyone over the age of 21. And the Billings city government is scrambling to get laws on the books regulating marijuana businesses before the first of the year. At a public forum tonight, city leaders were all ears when it came to hearing from medical dispensary owners on topics such as limits on storefronts, caps on potency, and a possible lottery system to dole out business licenses. K2's Mitch Legge was there.
It was an informal atmosphere at the Billings Public Library on Wednesday night as members of the Billings City staff met with the public for a forum to discuss marijuana policy. The forum was an opportunity for many in the crowd who were dispensary owners to have a more candid discussion with city staff, free of the normal 3-minute public comment period normally attached with city council meetings. On the issue of capping total dispensaries in the city, the owners generally agreed that some kind of cap is necessary, as long as preference is given first to local businesses.
I'd like to see businesses that are local stay local and not get outrun by someone from across the state, or like you said, when big money comes in.
The city also has to decide how to give out its licenses. There's been talk of a lottery system for qualified applicants. The concern among the dispensary owners is that the fewer licenses there are, the higher the cost will be to obtain the license. In 2 weeks, on October 25th, the City Council will have a first reading of a zoning ordinance that limits recreational dispensaries to heavy commercial, corridor mixed use, and industrial zone districts. The ordinance calls for a 600-foot separation from marijuana businesses and schools, churches, and parks with playgrounds. The question of dispensary storefronts in Billings could become a moot point after the November 2nd election, when Billings voters have the choice to prohibit them from city limits. There's also still the question of whether Yellowstone County and the city will get any share of tax revenue from sales. If voters approve a 3% tax in the upcoming election, the city's share per year is estimated to be about $250,000 to $350,000 when the program reaches 5 years of maturity. The tax revenue is a drop in the bucket for what's estimated to be needed for enforcement. City Administrator Chris Kukulski said DUIs are expected to increase after recreational marijuana sales open up.
Very labor intensive to have a well-trained police officer will need to be the one to conduct the sobriety test and be able to document that and ultimately testify in a court of law as to why it is that they felt that the individual was in fact, under the influence of some type of a substance, be it marijuana or other drug that's not easily tested.
A city council work session is scheduled for next week, where the council will workshop marijuana laws and discuss dispensary caps on potency, and marijuana business licenses. In Billings, Mitch Legge, MTN News.